eco-friendly, and fair bags for men, women, for work or for going out, and produced locally in Ethiopia? Impossible. Well, not for Kidist Tesfaye. Kidist founded Tuba, Ethiopia in 2019. In this suburb of Addis Ababa, Kidist created 31 jobs for women like us all. The women are weavers and work from home. Kidist comes regularly to collect the fabric they make.
After this, we use these fabrics for different designs of bags. So we combine it with leather.
Kidist had the idea to start a business 5 years ago. At that time, she was a student, and she was living in this area, which is known for this big dump site. In 2017, a landslide on the site caused the death of at least 130 people. After this event, Kidist wanted to do something for the neighborhood.
One of the reasons why that happened was the existence of plastic bags in the garbage. That triggered the concept of Super Ethiopia. We thought at that time if we produce environmentally friendly shopping bags like paper bags, fabric bags, we can replace plastic bags.
But she soon realized that the initial capital needed to produce paper or fabric for shopping bags was too high for her. So she looked for another way to create jobs here.
I know the women who live around here, and also that incident happened in this area. So I wanted to create a job opportunity for the women who live around here.
Tinanye was one of the first employees of Kidist.
I'm trying to see if she did the fabric as I want it or as I trained her, so it's okay.
All of Kidist's work is motivated by one idea: to create jobs for women. She trains them herself in weaving, a skill she learned from her mother.
She used to make different crafty things like crocheting, knitting, things like that. So I learned from her.
Tinanye looks after 3 children. This work allows her to provide for a large part of the family's needs.
With the money she's giving me, I pay the rent for my house. I also have an extra job doing shuruba hairstyles. With the money from that, I pay the rest, food, etc.
Ciao, Tanani.
With the fabric made by the women, Kidist returns to her office in the city center of Addis Ababa. The bags are then made in this small room.
I'm not a designer professionally, so I just, when I see something and when I want to do some kind of bag, I just picture it on my mind and then I try to draw it on pattern paper, and then I cut out the pattern.
Kidist is not a designer, but she can count on the help of Afrem, one of the 4 experienced tailors she has hired.
We discuss with Kidist. Mostly I work with leather, and we mix the leather with the fabric from the women.
There are no Tuba shops yet, so most of the sales take place at Bazaars, small markets for craftsmen. They're slowly restarting after almost disappearing in the last months.
Because of COVID and the current situation of Ethiopia, there was no bazaar, the market was very down, so it was not that good. But now things are getting better.
Kidist sells 60 to 75 bags every month. To cope with the crisis and to reuse the leather scraps, she started to sell smaller and cheaper objects like wallets or bracelets. She also often works at night to sell her products in a concert hall. For the future, she dreams of selling more and more bags to create more jobs for women. And in the longer term, she hopes to relaunch her idea of ecological shopping bags.